Age of Wonders has been part of the Triumph DNA from the very start. It's the first game that we created as a company back in 1999. It's a fantasy strategy series.
Ever since the beginning, the idea has always been create a fantasy world where the player can find themselves.
Wizard King, High Elf Princess, Cannibal Halfling.
And whatever they want.
With our first content pack, Dragon Dawn, we give you the ability to become an actual dragon.
I am really excited for players to get this DLC into their hands.
We loved seeing all the threads with hundreds of comments of the different forms that you guys wanted to see in the game, but nobody guessed that we'd have customizable monsters.
A dragon with 4 legs, wings, a tail, breath weapons, and you can fully customize that being at the start of the game.
This is something we thought was really, really cool, and we love dragons, and we thought, why not? Let's make that thing happen.
In the lore of Age of Wonders, the Elder Dragons were these godlike beings who helped the Archons create the first civilizations. Now, these Elder Dragons have come back and you get to be one of them. We've got a fully featured editor where you can design your own dragons, choose what schools of magic it likes using.
So if you want to be a lightning dragon or a fire dragon or even a physical one that spews like dust.
We pulled from different cultures, so more Asian-inspired dragons, as well as Western. Some of them are sleek, others are very bulky.
It's very important that each variation you can pick is a completely different character.
It also influences the animation.
So if you want to roleplay a big, brutal beast or an intelligent, thinking character,
We try to give the player as much freedom as possible.
I had to shoot reference material. I ended up just pretending to be a dragon myself. I filmed myself doing all of the different movements to get kind of a sense of timing and weight and mass. And then I used those videos to kind of recreate the posing.
I really like to make these like chaos fire dragons.
It's a lot of embers on dragon wings.
huge teeth, something that looks like it's going to bite down on a mountain and bite straight through it.
So it's yeah, very badass.
Then once you've made your dragon, you put it in control of a race.
There can be any of the main races in the game.
We have Ratmen, Frogmen.
But also the new lizard folk.
We really try to incorporate a lot of different types of scaly creatures. So we have chameleon with the rotating eyes. We have more snaky cobra type guys in there.
We're also adding 2 new tomes. One of these is called the Tome of Dragons, which lets you take your existing race and merge them with dragonkind to make it your own sort of draconian. The other tome is called the Tome of Evolution, where you take a weak unit and level it up to become a strong unit. And when it hits that particular threshold, it transforms into a whole new unit.
In the lore of Age of Wonders, dragons are ancient, primordial beings, and we wanted to reflect that in the materials.
From environment art to animation.
It was a huge challenge, so we had to work with the best of the best.
The last big feature of the DLC is called the Ashen War Realm Trait. There are 6 dragons, one for each of the major affinities, and you find yourself in the middle of a massive conflict that's going on between that group.
In addition to working on this content pack, we are hard at work at the base game, making improvements, taking a look at all your suggestions.
For you, the players, we of course want to have the best possible experience that you can have. We also want to make Age of Wonders 4 the most accessible Age of Wonders to date.
Together with Dragon Dawn, we'll be releasing the free Wyvern update, which is gonna include 14 pages of fixes. Multiplayer is very important to us, so we're working very hard on improving the overall experience. It might be cool to know that if one of the people in a multiplayer match has the Dragon Dawn DLC, all the other players get to experience it for free. We're excited for you to try Dragon Dawn and the Wyvern update. Very much looking forward to what you think and continuing this journey with you. See you next time.